Hello everyone. In this video, I'll discuss the short story celebration. But before discussing it, we should know something about the writer. The writer is Nirupama Borgohain. She is an Indian journalist and a novelist in Assamese language. She is a Sahitya Academy Award winner, best known for her novel Abhiyatri. But in the year 2015, she decided to return her Sahitya Academy Award in protest against the rising tolerance in the society. She was born on 17th March 1932 in Guwahati, and she was a recipient of the Assam Valley Literary Award. Her father is Jadab Tamuli, a clerk in the income tax officer, and mother Kasishwari Tamuli. She attended Cotton College, Guwahati and Calcutta University, from where she received postgraduate degree in English literature and Assamese. In 1958, Nirupama Tamuli married the writer and journalist Homen Borgohain. They had two sons. However, in 1977, they got separated. She worked as a lecturer of English at various colleges as well as editor of Saptahik Sanchipat and Chitrangada. Between 1968 and 1980, Borgohain worked at the weekly magazine Saptahik Nilashal, which she was responsible for developing into one of the most influential in Assam. From 1979 to 85, there was a socio-political movement in Assam against the influx of alleged illegal immigrants from Bangladesh, and several camps were attacked by the activists. Borgohain's investigation into these attacks resulted in a scene that led to her controversial sacking from the magazine. Borgohain began publishing short stories under the pseudonym Nilima Devi in the journal Ramdhenu. Some of her works are Anek Akash or Many Skies in 1961, Jalashavi Shunyatar Kavya or Poems of Emptiness in 1969. Borgohain's first novel, Shei Nadi Niravadhi or The River Keeps Flowing, was published in 1963. Her feminist novels like Dinar Pisadin, Anya Jivan and Champavati were noted for their sympathetic portrayal of women fetching up to oppressive social mores and the patriarchy. Now talks about the short story celebration. The short story celebration is originally written as Utsav in Assamese language, and later Nandana Dutta was translated into English as celebration. It bears the story of a fishermonger woman named Kohila, who is the main character of the short story. The story revolves around her life. Her financial crisis after the death of her husband is depicted through the various ebb and flow of her life. The central focus of the story is on Kohila, who lives a very miserable life under extreme condition of poverty. Some intolerant situations in the life of Kohila are described while she tries to somehow run the family. The short story celebration is set in the backdrop of 1980s when Assam faced social and political catastrophe with the foreigners movement. At this crucial time, people had to suffer economically. People lost appetite toward life because of extreme suffering. The short story undertoned the pessimism that surrounded the life of people at that time. The crisis of the state identity was prevailing at the time when the central character of the story lived. Kohila suffers after her death of her husband, and in addition to her grief, her son dies at bomb blast. The story gives a clear picture of the suffering of the people of Assam at the 1980s through the character of Kohila. The title, as it goes celebration, is ironical as the story does depict or calls for any celebration. Rather, there were significant changes in the society during that time. However, the story ends with the merriment of the political parties reflecting on the irony by presenting this celebration in direct contrast to the suffering of the people of Assam. Nirupama Borgohain presents Kohila in a different dimension, and through the female character, she also throws light to male psychology. The character of Hareshwar Burman, who too lost his son in a bomb blast, shows the condition of people living amidst the tussle of the two communities, the Assamese and the Bengalis. Throughout the story, tension prevails within the mind of the central character and also in the scenario in which the story is set. It's all about the important facts of the story. Thank you guys for watching our videos, and please support our channel. If you like it, do subscribe it and please share. Thank you.